Okay, welcome. This is the first video that we have on our vacation. Today is Monday, December 24th, the 11th of Teves, and we're going to be looking at the Rambam's Hilchos Talmud Torah. We're going to look at one or two halachos in the Rambam and go from there. Okay, the Rambam says as follows. This is halacha aleph, parak aleph, and I'm going to ask a question, and then you send me the answer to that question. I'll have you in mind. Okay, so here's the idea. The Rambam says in halacha aleph, Noshin v'avadim v'ktanim peturim mitalmud Torah. Women and slaves and children are exempt from the mitzvah of Talmud Torah. The mitzvah of Talmud Torah has two parts: to learn and to teach. Right, so that women, slaves, and children are exempt from from teaching and learning Torah. Aval katan aviv chayev u'amdo Torah. Shneimar v'yimadetem osames b'nechem odaber bam. But when it comes to a child, it's not that a child is completely disassociated from the mitzvah of Talmud Torah. His father is obligated to teach him Torah. As the pasuk says, you should teach your children to speak of them meaning of the words of Torah. So that's the obligation to teach your children Torah. Ve'ina isha chayeves lamed es beno shekol hachayev lumod chayev lamed. And a woman is not obligated to teach her children, her son, right? Because whoever is obligated to teach is obligated. Whoever is obligated to learn is obligated to teach. If you're not obligated to teach, then if you're not obligated to learn, then you're not obligated to teach. Our question for today, is going to be: why is it that the Rambam starts off the halacha with who is exempt from the mitzvah? Wouldn't it have made more sense to talk about, as we saw in Hilchos Chanukah and we saw in Hilchos Megillah, who's obligated to in the mitzvah, not who's exempt from the mitzvah? So that's going to be the question I'd like you to send me. Now on to halacha beis. Your answer. There could be right answers, wrong answers. There's just your svar. I want to hear your thoughts. Kishem shechayev adam lomod. This is halacha beis. Kishem shechayev adam lomod es beno, kach hu chayev lomod es ben beno. Shneimar v'odatam levanecha uvenei vanecha. So just as a father is obligated to teach his son Torah, right? We just saw in the previous halacha that a father is obligated to teach his son Torah. So too, he's obligated to teach his grandson Torah. As the pasuk says, you should let your sons and your grandsons know. Okay, it says v'lo beno uben beno bilvad. It's not only his sons and his grandsons. Elo mitzvah kol chacham v'chacham Yisrael lomod es kol hatalmidim afal pi she'ein banav. Now, not only are you obligated to teach your sons and grandsons, but every chacham, every qualified wise scholar in Bnei Israel has an extra obligation, and his obligation extends past his children and his grandchildren and goes to all people in Klal Yisrael. Shneimar v'shinatam levanecha. As the pasuk says, you should teach your sons. Now, hold on a second. What do you mean? It says you should teach your sons. How does that tell me I have to teach everybody? So, mipia Shmuel lamdu banecha elu talmidecha she'atalmidim kroyim banim shneimar v'yitzu b'nei hanavim. So the Rambam says that even though it says you should teach your sons, the rabbis learned and they understood that this extends past just teaching your sons Torah. This goes to teaching even everybody, right? Because your students are called your sons, right? That's why teachers, right? That's why we love our students so much, because you're actually compared to our children, right? Students are our children. So the Rambam says, hold on a second. If you tell me that if I have to teach my sons and my grandsons, I understand that my students, because they're like my sons and grandsons. So im kein lamed stav al beno val ben beno. Right, so then why do you have to specifically tell me that I should teach my children and my grandchildren? Right, that doesn't make any sense. You've already told me that I have to teach everybody. So just say I have to teach everybody. Because what I want to do is I want to show a list of priorities. Who comes first and who comes second? Right? Who comes first? My son comes first, and then my grandson. As if I have limited time, who comes first? I have to teach my son first, and then if I have a little more time, teach my grandson. And if I have enough time, then I teach everybody. All right? That's the idea. So those are the two halachos that we're going to see today. And again, the question I'd like you to send me is: why do you think? Short answer, but why do you think the Rambam opens up the laws of Talmud Torah, the laws of learning Torah, by saying who's exempt and not opening them up by saying who's obligated? I look forward to hearing your answers. Have a great day.